The Viper. Mm-hmm. Ford GT. Honda NSX. AMG. Corvette. Vantage. R8. Peugeot. R8 again. Peugeot again. Mazda. Suzuki VGT Group 3. Viper. Okay. A lot of noise and a lot of aspiration, and then just like no tracker, just like it's gonna be a disaster. But they're all real cars, right? No, 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 hmm? No. I haven't driven this car. I'm excited. I just came back from a walk. This Ford GT says, "Listen, a lot of respect from Ford about Dodge. So thanks for about this Viper that isn't a real car in a real race. You're just not gonna get an injury, are you? And don't do donuts, and I should be fine. What the fuck did you just say to me?" And I was like, "You did notice the R8," and I was like, "Okay." There's not enough Gran Turismo for this. No, it's fine. Now I'm driving this Viper. Right, you're out of brains. Right. And it's a wide car, it's a long car, it's low to the ground, it's got a lot of weight, it's got an engine like the other engine that I said, that is just like for a plane, for a motorcycle, it's just like so much car, right? Not more than driver. It does get you in the habit of doing this, right? Overdriving and underdriving and then just like all over the place. You can pretty much do anything. There will be a couple of examples because of the Suzuki VGT. Thank you. And the R8. Thank you. And the 4GT. Thank you. Saying that they're not real cars. Well, not like the Viper is a real car. Okay. Now the track is giving out the way that the track would give out no matter what I would do. Because the car is so noisy and has such a big engine. And it's so much car, like I'm saying. So then, like the BMW and like the AMG, there's a flexibility or malleability to the body of the car. That isn't the suspension. Okay. That is the left and the right in the middle of the car, and the left and the right in the middle of the track, right? But then in this Viper, you're like in the middle because it's so big, it's so much car. Thank you. So then it's after the Grand Prix, and the track is saying, "Listen, you're driving this Viper like you know this track and like you know this car list," and I'm like, that is hilarious. I don't sound overconfident, cocky, and then just arrogant at all. And it's like, listen, I am just do not disrespect this car. I was like, what are you even saying? How is that even remotely possible? Yeah, it could happen, you don't know. Right. So now we're taking this R8, and the R8 is laughing at me, going like, whatever this is going to be, whenever this is going to be. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? This is going to be the best. Right. And this Mazda says to this Peugeot, "Listen, have you seen this Viper lately? And have you told the Suzuki VGT?" And I'm like, listen, we are both real cars. Let's just get to the bit where I crash this thing and then this kind of fun isn't. Okay. So then the Peugeot says, "How about that Mazda?" And I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? It's Foxhole, it's the Viper, how could I possibly do this wrong? Right. Now I'm starting to wonder about these tires, because we've got everything under control so far. And the car list. And they're laughing at me. Right. And so this Peugeot says to the Suzuki VGT, "Listen, when he gets into it with you, just ignore him completely and then just let him handle this track and this race without this car list." Right, whatever this is. And so I say to the Suzuki VGT, "Listen, I'm a lot like you, I just do the hydroplaning differently. You do it stuck to the ground, and then I just undulate." Right. which isn't a thing. Thank you. Because then that's the Viper injury among Viper injuries, right? Now, like the Suzuki VGT, I have a lot of aspiration, okay? But because I have a lot of engine and a lot of car, and then I just like, I can mess with the aspiration, okay? Because of like the sound and stuff, right? Now you saw that AMG, like, right? Try to pull away, right? And then I'm not drawing in the wind or the aspiration, right? But I'm making enough noise with this nuclear submarine, truck, 18-wheeler, you know, right? Giant sea airplane made out of wood. No, get what I'm saying? It's like you don't have the aspiration, you have the engine that can just mess with it, right? It's a lot of car. Now this 4GT says, listen, I have no idea what the fuck is up with this track, but you do not have this car and this car list anywhere near this race that is a podium for you without an injury where the track marshals are going, you cannot do this, you cannot possibly be doing this. And I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? You don't know, it could happen. So this NSX, listen, end of discussion as soon as you get to this. And I go, I can't overtake on that Corvette. Right, and then you don't. Well, that's the bit where the Corvette knows this one and I don't. Okay. Now, they are laughing at me in bow tie while I'm going, you know I'm a short dude with a mustache. And then he goes, yeah, but you know, you could just wear a bow tie one time and then be a short dude with a mustache too. Why can't you just be bald and then it could just be like an event. It could be like a thing that girl could be like it could happen. Like, couldn't you just be like a normal human being, person thing? Like, just, why does it have to be diseases with you, all of it, all the time? And I was like, there's so many of you. That's impossible. Now, I lost this position and then this race, basically, in these podiums, because of the track, right? It is pollen season, basically. So the trees are mating and breeding and coupling and then just, right, seeding and stuff. Right. Now, it's not a thing. Right. If I had taken the time to just time trial and then just say that I'm going to be in this Viper and then they could clean it up and then just give it time. Now, tree pollen notwithstanding, we still don't have the tire grip. Yes, thank you. It's too hot, it's this car list, it's the fact that I'm driving it the way that I am. Right. So then the tire compound is wrong. No. I haven't driven this car in so long, and then it's like it just decided to be this way. No, listen. Well, look at it again. It's the car list, right? It's the pollen, really, that gave me the crash at the Corvette before the overtake. Okay. And what everybody was laughing at about. Okay. That I just could not be mindful of. Okay. But I, before anything, thought of the tire compound, which is pretty much the same thing. Okay. So then, I should have done what every sensible Viper driver knows, is just slow down. It's already the safest car, and so don't be that dangerous of a driver. And then you can't do that in a 4GT, you can't do that in a Pojo VGT, you can't do that in a Suzuki VGT, you can't do that in an R8, not even remotely. If you touch the Suzuki VGT, if you touch the R8, if you touch the 4GT, and if you touch any of the Pojo in Group 3, like that's an injury worse than the Viper. Which, because I didn't slow down, I have such an injury. And now this 4GT, listen. You do not have this. You didn't ruin anything or anything go bad, but just slow down and just pretend for real. Just like you're gonna ruin the game. I was like, fine or whatever, like in the movies and whatnot. Turn the blinkers on. There's no hazards. That's the best that we can do. As far as buttons. Good God. Behave yourself. Like, fine. It's not that good of a walk either. It's just a city. Wake up. So then that's it? Listen. Fucking Christ. I was overtaking all of those cars. I talked about the undulation. I talked about the tire compound. I talked about the aspiration and the vibration on this car. Okay. Oh, because then you were overdriving an overdriving car. Right. That you can do so safely. But you know what I have now? Every joint in my body is just saying, well, now that we've been to a punk rock concert, or a heavy metal concert, or let's just say ska for all intents and purposes, right? Aren't you hurting or something even though you feel good? Yeah, no, don't do that. Right? No. God damn it though then. It's fine. Like I said, I haven't driven this car in a while, and I thought to myself, this is going to be a disaster. Right. I can't even begin to drive this car, and this R8 said, whatever this is about you being fake happy, and then just whenever you decide to talk about this again. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, go on. Thanks.